Want to give your students a break from the monotony, or maybe you want to help your students calm down because they're a little excited today. Or maybe you just want to introduce a topic in a different way or reinforce some concepts in a fun and engaging way. Or maybe you want to get them talking. It might be time for a brain break. If you want to know how to make your own brain break videos, then stick around because today I'm going to show you a detailed video of how I start making my brain break videos. As a Canadian teacher and a teacher in a French school, I know I'm not alone in my forever search for resources. I've been making brain break videos for going on 2 years now. I started Meta Mindset channel in 2021 because I could not find a lot of brain break videos in French. My students were bored of the few videos that I had and still use today. I decided to make my own videos, and I decided to share them on YouTube because I thought they might be useful for other teachers as well. After this video series, you'll be making your own brain break videos in no time. Your students will love it. I mean, who wouldn't? Videos made especially for your kids, they would love that. And maybe, just maybe, you'll feel confident enough to make your own YouTube channel and share your videos with other teachers like me. In this video, I'm going to show you a detailed explanation of how I make my videos using Canva. So recently somebody asked me, I think it was on Instagram, if I could make a new roll the dice exercise video. And because I think that one will be relatively easy to make, I've chosen to show you how to make one of those. I'm going to show you how to make this video using the Meta Mindset account that I paid for Canva Pro, and I use that quite frequently now. Canva does have some limitations that I'll probably talk to you a little bit about. Okay, so let's get started. Canva.com. This is under my personal account, which is why there's a K here. This is what the landing page looks like. In order to do a video, you have to create an account. I'm starting the video with this account just to show you how the free account works, and then I'm going to switch back over to mine because I tried to make this video just a little bit ago, and it's actually very difficult to make a video with the free, and I'll show you why when I get started. What you can do here is you might want to try these things right here in the band here at the top, or you can click up here and then they have different types of videos. We would want to make this one, but there's other ones that you can make. Okay, so you can click here, or you can click up at the top here, create a design, and then you would click video right here. So when you're in here, it shows you up here the timing, and what you can do to make it longer is you can drag it. So now you can see that it's 29 seconds long. Drag it to make it shorter. To add a new one, you click here, add page. And in order to add things onto it, you would click either design, so you can pick templates that are already made for you. Elements, these are things that I've recently used. Uploads, so things that you have uploaded already, or that you can upload things. This is how you insert text, where it says text here. And then there are apps that you can add to use things. So if we scroll down, there's all these things down here that you can add. And when you add one, let's add Pixabay, for example. When you click use, it'll add itself to the bottom here. So if you were, for example, searching for like rainbow background, then you have examples of rainbow backgrounds that will show up, and this is showing up from the Pixabay website. Okay, so this is how it works. First, I start with the backgrounds usually, and I usually try to find backgrounds that are all pleasing to the eye or similar. Usually when I'm making a general video, I like to go with colors of the rainbow. Here we have tons of different examples. You can see right away that there are pictures that have yellow crowns. The yellow crowns are you can only use them if you have Pro. Another way to check is that when you hover over the image, there are 3 little dots. So if you click on the 3 little dots, it'll give you information about each picture. And what you can do is see there's little links here. So you can click on here and view more by this artist. Something that you want to check for if you're going to stay on Canva for free is to see that it's free. You click here and it'll give you information, and it'll tell you the licensing. Images are copyrighted, so you have to follow the rules of the image. So it'll tell you what's allowed and what's not allowed. So you can just read this, and then you can click more to learn about the licensing, or you can click got it. And then here, if you, for example, if you wanted to use this one and it was paid for, if I click to use it, you can see on free Canva, it'll have a watermark on it. You can click here to remove watermarks. And what that's going to do is take you to trying Canva Pro. Or if, for example, you only wanted to use one image, you could pay $1.39 and then you can purchase this image and then you can use that image. Or what I suggest is for you to try Canva Pro. I have been using Canva Pro for over 6 months now. I was using Canva for free before that to find images, which it is possible. It just takes a lot longer to search up. If you click on the Try Canva Pro that was up there, then you have tells you the example. You click here, start your free trial. I tried to make a video using this one and it was very difficult. So I really suggest for you to try the Canva Pro. It doesn't mean that it's impossible to find. All you have to do is click on the images that are free. So when it's free, you won't get a watermark. There, we can use that one. I'm going to use my Canva Pro account for Meta Mindset. Here we are in my Meta Mindset Canva Pro account. What I'm going to do is start looking up the backgrounds that I'm going to use. I'm going to be making a video that is a Tabata, but it's the rolling the dice game. I want to start with red background. I'm going to make the middle slides first. These are the ones that I really like. So if you click here on See All, you'll get a bunch of examples that look similar. I like to use the images that have these little rectangles in every corner, and I try to find an image that is rectangular because it's easier to drag and make the same size as the video slide. Ooh, that one's even more. Which one do I like better? I think I like the more vibrant red color. Okay, they have blue, pink. Ooh, look at that. There's a yellow. You can reorder the slides by going like this. Okay, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 8 of these. So this is going to be the slide where the die is going to be rolling. So it's going to be telling the students to roll the die. Okay, and then we're going to make the one that has the 6 different exercises on it. I want to find a square red image. That one's nice. Okay, let me see these. Oh, that's fun. Oh, those are squares. Okay, you go down to this part here and you can make it smaller so you can see better what you're doing. That looks pretty good. Okay, I think I found a title page I want to use. Then we can add things like elements, so lines and shapes. So I'm going to see all lines and shapes. I'm going to put a line down the middle, line weight, I'm going to put 20. Okay, and then I'm going to duplicate that, and you move this little dot thing to change the size. These ones are going to have to be a little bit thicker. Duplicate, so you click there and it's going to make it again for you. And this one, I want it to be 20 seconds. Click and drag to make it longer. So I want it to be 20 seconds long. You click on the 3 little dots here and then you can duplicate that page. And then I'm going to move the orange one to here. Duplicate this page again. And you're going to do it for each one. So you have exercise page after each dice rolling slide. Thing that I probably should have done on each slide was add the dice. I'm going to go to graphics and then the 2, I'm just going to slide right on there. Put it against so you can see those little red lines. It'll make it the same size, and then you have these guidelines that'll show you if you're putting it in the right place. They have different colors. Okay, doing this, they have green. And you notice once you put one of these on, it'll make it longer. So if you want it to be 10 seconds, you just shorten it like that. Blue one. Some text. So on each one of these slides, I had Lance le dé in one of the original videos. I'm going to make it in white. so that we can see it. And then I'm going to make it a lot larger. Okay, that's too big, so I'm going to pull this over, place it right in the middle. And I need a countdown. I'll add this. Should I put it here and then put this on the side? Oh, that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to copy this and paste it on every slide like that. And then I'm going to put the words. So I'm going to also copy this 160 by 655. Okay, so if you go double click and highlight the words and you go to effects, there are a bunch of effects here. So you could do like this. That looks pretty good too. It's easy to see. You could do this so it kind of pops out a bit. You can have a shadow. You can play around with those tools. Actually, I might like this one and do the same effect for the other ones. You can change the color of this background color right here and do like that and change the color, but I think black looks pretty good on each slide, so I'm going to leave black. Move things around till it looks like how you want it to. They're not identical, but I think it's going to look okay because you're not probably going to remember what it looks like on every page. Now that I have most of my slides set up, I'm going to start adding some exercises into these squares. So what I do is you can go to like dance, and I'm going to use the graphics. There's a bunch of dance ones that I like to use. I'm going to do see all magic recommendations. There's a whole bunch here. What I did in the past was I doubled up the exercises just because there aren't a lot available. And then I'll duplicate this page. So I use that one twice. And then you just go through and add exercises, images that you like. And then if I want to start the new ones, I'm just going to erase the ones that are already there. Maybe I should put this at the top. I will do different exercises if I can find them. Yoga poses on the very last two slides. Next part of this video is to add animations on each page. And you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but if you do want to, it makes it a little bit more fun. So what you do is you go up into the corner here where you see these three little circles that are kind of moving. It says animate. And then when you click on there, you have a choice of page animations, or if you click on the words, you'll see that you can animate text by itself. And I mentioned before that there are some limitations, in my opinion, on Canva.com, and it's that you cannot order the animations the way that you like. So it kind of just goes haphazardly. And for some videos, I like that, and for some videos, I don't. Anyhow, what I do is I just hover over it because it'll show you what it'll look like. I want to animate the whole page. It'll just go randomly. That one's pretty cool. I think party, I like a lot. All you have to do is hover over these things and see which one you like, and then you click on it. Tons of options here. And then I do the same thing for every slide. That's pretty cool. What I do usually is I'll pull it over just in case I need it to be a little bit longer. It's hard to talk fast enough sometimes when you're doing the voiceover, so it's better to have it longer than shorter. It's harder to make it longer once you made the video. And you can see my yoga poses, and then I found some exercises that go here. Hopefully you can see that one okay. And that's how you add the animations on the pages. And the next thing I want to show you is making the transitions between each slide. So if you hover in between, so you can see when I'm not hovering, there's nothing here. But if I hover in between, then you'll see you can add a page, which I don't want to do. Or if you go to this little arrow thingy, it says add a transition. So I'm going to click on there. And then up here, you've got some examples of transitions. So it'll show you what it looks like. And then you just pick the one that you like. So this flow one, you can change the speed of it so it's going too fast. You can drag it this way and make it longer. You can do it this way. You can make it go this way or up or down. So I'm going to add transitions in between each one. And I'm going to keep it the same. You can do it how you like, but I like to keep it kind of similar in between each one so people can visually know what to expect. And then you just do it between each slide to make it kind of uniform. The next thing I do before I make the video is that I check to see that everything is working okay. And what I do is I have a little book here with all my notes from all of the Meta Mindset videos that I've ever made. I go slide by slide, but I watch the whole thing. And I just make sure that everything looks good, everything's moving right, nothing's frozen, none of the images are missing. I try to get spelling errors. I just write down the numbers of each slide, so there's a lot of slides here. And then I check when I've seen it, and I make notes beside each slide if there's something missing or something that I want to change before I make the video. Oh, and one of the things that to note is that it says right here how long the video is. So it's approximately 4 minutes and 41 seconds. And I don't know if you've noticed, but since we've put the transitions in here, the length of these slides has changed a little bit. So in this program, when you put a transition, it takes away the time from the previous slide. I did have it at 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds before. So we'll see how it does. And if you need to adjust it, you can just pull. That way you're adding the transition side instead of taking away time from your slide to have the transition, if that makes any sense. It's an easy fix. If it's too short for you, all you need to do is click and pull and drag like I showed you before. I checked the video twice. Usually I check it 2 to 3 times, sometimes 4, 5, 6. If there are a lot more words, I usually check it more than that. Oh, one of the things I did do after watching the first time, I switched the transitions to make them a little bit longer because I thought it was a little bit quick. So now what you do when you want to make your video, go to share, then you go to download. It says MP4 video, so you want to use that suggested thing, make an MP4. And yes, we want to use all of the pages and download. So as you can see here, my video has been downloaded. You see I've got Lance le dé right here. Okay, so I've opened up a new iMovie. So you open up iMovie, you get to this page, you click on Create New Movie. Then when you're in here, you go to download Jour de dé, Lance le dé. So all you have to do is once it's downloaded into here, you drag it into here. That's it for this video. A couple of weeks ago, I was doing, I was a supply music teacher, and there was a Meta Mindset video in the plans. I was in a kindergarten class where the teacher and the kids know that I'm Meta Mindset. In fact, some of the kids actually call me that, and some of the teachers do too. While the kids were doing the video, she said, does this just warm your heart or what? I said, absolutely. This is the whole reason I make Meta Mindset videos, and it is. I can't wait for you all to feel the joy of the kids moving around and having fun because of a video that you made for them. If you have any questions or you feel like I've left anything out, please feel free to ask me questions in the comment below or send me an email or just get in contact with me because I'm making these videos to help you guys out and I really want to be helpful. So please let me know if it's been helpful to you. So the next part of making a video is adding in the music and adding a voiceover. Click on the video on the screen to start making that part of the video. Brain break. I might be too sick for this. Okay. I have been I can't say that, I'm sorry. Okay. Gosh, my voice. Maybe this is a bad idea.